Hey everybody, welcome to episode 6 of Bulletproof Underwear with our very extra super duper special guest, Willi.
Hello.
And of course, co-hosted by none other than Flex.
Hey everybody, it's me, Flex.
Hey Flex, and I'm Yamjuice.
Flex those guns.
Oh.
I don't know what's scarier, those guns or the face. not Flex. I was talking to him, of course.
Ah, that's cold. That's cold.
See, I can't be mean to Flex. He's my buddy.
Oh yeah. And I'm chopped liver. I swear to God, I'm gonna get you.
Kind of like the stepbrother.
Yeah.
The redheaded stepbrother.
It's that one. No, I wasn't remember.
Red-headed stepbrother. So Willi, looks like you're a Navy man.
Yeah, used to be.
You were
I was in a Seabees for 10 years, and loved the Seabees and hated the Navy. But I think if you ask most guys, they loved their detachment or battalion or whatever, but I hated the branch. But yeah, I miss it. It was a good time. Get travel with your closest buddies and see sights that most likely would never see in your life. Yeah.
So what'd you see? What kind of shit did you see?
Yeah, where'd you go?
For the first few years, I was in the reserve. I was the day I turned 18. It was in my senior year, beginning of senior year. I signed up for delayed entry, and I wanted to be in electronics. So I went down to the federal building and went through my physical, and they found out I had a color vision deficiency.
Wow.
So I
That's how you found out.
So no electronics rate. So they asked me what else I'd like to do, and I said I like to do construction and shit like that. So they told me about the Seabees, and I said I'll do that, but I'm not going to go active. I'll go reserves. But ended up loving it and wishing I'd went active. But I was in reserves for about 10 years. But traveled quite a bit. Went to Cuba one time. I big Cuba, and pretty much the rest of it was just around the United States.
So did that mean that you built stuff then?
Yeah, built bridges and runways and dams, painted aircraft hangars, did all kinds of stuff.
You were the do-it guys.
What's that, Flex?
You were the do-it guys. You got her done.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But I missed it. Good time.
Wasn't he too, man. He loved it, man. He traveled the world. He actually went over to like Barcelona and over to Italy and Spain.
Yeah. I always got sent to shitholes. So everybody else got to go to Guam or Hawaii, and a couple guys went into Europe and Germany, and I got sent to 29 Palms, California. And that's a lie. There ain't a freaking palm tree in that our area. Yeah, you've probably been there.
I don't know. Maybe. The original 29 Palms probably all died, and they couldn't afford to replace them.
Yeah. All I remember seeing was just acres and acres of those windmills.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they got those down southern Minnesota, down by my folks. Everywhere. Yeah. They've been putting them up everywhere in the farm field. Yeah.
We stayed in Quonset huts. They were I don't know, 20-foot tubes, kind of like a Gomer pile, you know. Half buried into the ground. And it's the hottest and coldest I've ever been. It was, 120 during the day. And then at night it would get down to 60s, but you would get, 50 and 60-mile winds every night. And these Quonset huts had 4-foot by 8-foot sheets of plywood, over the doors, and at night you would close them so the sand wouldn't blow in. The wind was so strong, it would lift these big sheets of plywood and just slam them down all night long. And it was pretty bad.
Damn.
But the only nice thing is that when you're stationed in hot weather climate, you're issued ice, so many pounds of ice per day. So we would all put our ice together, send a guy to the PX, and buy us 13, 14 cases of beer every night. Because there'd be a dozen of us. And we'd fill these 55-gallon drums with all of our beer, and we pour all this ice on top of it. And it was every night. It was awesome. But,
well, there you go. Did it develop a head?
We didn't give it a chance to.
Never did, huh? So, Willie, you haven't been around the Modern Warfare 3 crowd too much lately. You must be battlefielding it.
Yeah, I just got tired of the same old thing over and over, and shooting and dying and running and shooting and dying, and it just got a little boring to me. And Battlefield 3 kind of opened up I don't know. I think it's just a lot more objective. And don't get me wrong, I'll still play the game, and I think I'll play it just because most of my friends, all of you guys, are playing it. But I doubt I would ever play it for myself again. But I think the other thing, to get on my soapbox here, I think the other thing that kind of burnt me out on it was the whole elite thing. I just
it sucked the fun out of it for me too.
I think Yam and I and Flex and Shiz, and we've all discussed it and talked about it. And most of the guys I talk to have the same feeling. Elite just sucked all the fun out of it.
Well, it would be nice if it was just like it was before. When we were playing Black Ops, that was awesome. Yeah. Now, of course, you came into the scene that I was familiar with. I guess must have been right after Black Ops was over and Modern Warfare started. Did we ever play Black Ops together back in the day?
No, I had joined Crap Clan about 2 weeks before it crapped out, and that's when I switched over with everybody. So that would have been about the beginning of Modern Warfare 3. I don't even think Elite was around yet.
Yeah, so we were all playing. Yeah, it was still broke. You couldn't even get it up.
Yeah. I don't even think it was around yet. I mean, they didn't even develop it yet, did they?
Well, theoretically, it was available at launch.
Yeah.
In theory, it was launch day available, but everybody said that never happened.
If I remember right, when I joined, I think there was still a
Hey, Ann, we're doing a podcast.
Hey, James.
Hey, come here and say hi to Willie.
Hi.
Come here, come on,
Hi.
come on. Stick your face down. Stick your face down.
Hi, Mrs. Yam. How are you?
Hello.
So, are you the juice of yam juice?
She's got the juice, faux show. And there's Yam Dog. She's bumming stuff off me here, as usual. 3, she says. Okay, that's cool. Okay, well, I gotta warn you, give you a heads up next time. So yeah.
Well, you know what, man? It's like I mentioned it today in the forum, and it happens every year about this time. It's summer, and people want to do things outside. I do. Everybody does, and then November rolls around, it starts getting a little colder, and the days get a little shorter, and Black Ops comes out, and the new Medal of Honor is going to be coming out, and everybody will be it'll be like just like it was before. It's cyclical almost.
It is. Well, for one thing, okay, Willie, you just started playing Battlefield fairly recently, but
2 months.
It came out about the same time that Modern Warfare came out, and that was that's feeling like ages ago. And all of us gamers who have been playing these games have been just grinding away the same game month after month. It's starting to get old. It's just, these are the doldrums.
Yeah.
I mean, I went back to Black Ops just for that reason.
I still like Black Ops. I still enjoy playing it. So I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know.
It's that clan ops business, I think, for me. That
Yeah.
Well, it's not just the clan ops. It's like
But
even if it's not the clan ops, when people are playing Modern Warfare 3 and I get on, it's like I'm not having a good time. It's
Oh.
everybody's tubing in Modern Warfare 3, and
Yeah.
why it doesn't happen in clan ops, or it doesn't happen in clan ops. It doesn't happen in Black Ops. Why doesn't it? I don't understand.
Well, in Black Ops, and again, this is something that we talked about forever in all of our parties. Is in Black Ops, it was almost it was looked down upon if you used nades or tubes.
Yeah.
They were called noob tubes, and I don't know if it started in Black Ops, but yeah, it's definitely being taken advantage of in Modern Warfare 3, and especially in the hardcore mode.
Well, I mean, an automatic grenade launcher with like millions of rounds. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
What were they thinking? What were they thinking?
Yeah.
At least in Black Ops, the worst you had was like a China Lake with a couple of shots, or a RPG with a couple of shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like Battlefield because it's more, what do I want to say, more realistic to the experience. If that makes any, if that ain't stating the obvious.
Yeah, I like being able to hop in a vehicle or a jet or a chopper, tank, whatever. It's just a whole added bonus. Especially me, I get killed a lot when I try to run. But if I'm in a vehicle, at least I survive a little bit longer, get a few more kills, we got a good group of battle. We got a great clan. We got a lot of great people. And but Battlefield, we have a good group over there.
Yeah, there are a lot of good guys playing Battlefield.
Yeah, they're progressing really quick too. These guys are. I've only been playing Modern Warfare 3, or I'm sorry, Battlefield for a couple months, and I think Corey and Bullet, Tendon, Hope, T-Max started playing with us, and TG Fast. Have you guys played with him yet?
Played with Fast.
I played him. I think Monkey Turret or something like that.
Yeah.
Fast, and who else is there? There's Blackstaff and
Blackstaff.
And,
But there's pretty much a solid group of players every night that you pretty much count on being there.
Yeah.
But on the other side, I miss all the guys that I talked to in Modern Warfare 3. So I just need to try to find time to go over there to catch up with all those guys.
Well, I like to play Black Ops, so next time I'm on, I'll send you an invite.
There you go.
Yeah,
I may
Black
have to reload some maps. I deleted a bunch of stuff because my hard drive's pretty full from all the Battlefield shit on there.
that fills it up quick.
Yeah, it does.
One game that fills up a hard drive faster. Forza 4, the race game by Microsoft.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit! Does it use up a lot of hard drive?
Really?
Wow. So have you pimped your ride?
Say again.
Oh yeah. Have I pimped
your ride?
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. I got the Shelby GT 500 original, and it's all juiced up and stuff. It's great. I got that game. GameStop had you brought in you brought in games to trade, and they gave you a 50% bonus over and above the price of the game used. So it was like I brought in 4 games and got 2. I got Forza brand new, and Max Payne 3 used. So, because you were supposed to use it on a pre-owned game, because the guys at GameStop that I go to are pretty cool. They put the extra credit that I had on my card. Well, then I came back later and I was like, "Hey, you got a copy of Forza 4 used?" And they're like, "No, because it was supposed to be used towards a pre-owned game." And they're like, well, we'll just sell you a new one then. I'm like, cool. True story.
True story. He carries a lot of juice at his GameStop. He does.
I do. They like me.
He's like Norm when he walks in. They, oh,
That's it.
there's
They're like-
Flex.
They're like, oh, hey. And I'm like, you know, it's like, what was his one big joke about the milk bone underwear?
Milk
Yeah,
bone underwear?
Norm and the milk bone underwear.
I don't know if I
You're
ever
like
saw
in a
that.
world of dogs, and I'm wearing a pair of milk bone underwear. My ideal weight if I was 6, or no, what do you say? What are you up to, Norm? My ideal weight if I was 7'5".
Oh, that was a good show. That was a good show. Oh, geez. So, Willie, you are a long-time PC gamer.
Yeah, for almost 20 years. Started out with Duke Nukem, and I guess it's been about 16, 17 years.
Yeah,
Duke Nukem and, oh gosh.
Quake,
And
you know.
to play multiplayer, I don't know if you guys had ever played those games, but back then all you had was dial-up. And you would type your buddy's phone number into the game, and it would call him through the modem, and then his PC would see the ringing, and the game would answer the call, and that's how you played multiplayer.
Yep.
And that's pretty. So I had just gotten married, and actually we were married for a few years. We've been married 25, but I used to run through the house and turn all the ringers off because we play at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't want to wake my wife up. So I'd go through the house, turn all the ringers off on all the phones, and
Oh yeah,
tell them you could call.
I remember
But
that. You either did that or like I had 5 workstations. I just built some really cheap workstations.
yeah,
And I had 5 of them, and I had 5 tubes in my one of my bedrooms in my house. And I just had my friends come over, and there'd be like 5 of us, all of us playing Duke Nukem against each
Yeah.
other.
we used to. I played with the same group of guys for all those years. There's about 6 guys, and about our age, and lost my train. We would get together once a month, or actually once a year, and we'd have a LAN party and spend the whole weekend drinking beer and eating bad food and playing games.
Hookers and blow, right?
What's that?
Hookers and blow, right?
Yeah, right. But back then, and I guess it's looked down upon now. But back then we would try a game or download a demo if there was one available, and if we all decided we like it, one person would buy it. We would all chip in and then burn copies for everybody.
Yep. Yep.
Well, of course.
It did it for years, and everybody did that.
Who didn't do that?
Everybody did
Everybody.
that.
Yeah, and and a lot of the games on PC you could download mods, and it would just change the whole aspect of the game.
Oh yeah.
Users could create their own maps, and I remember we used to play a Novologic Delta Force, and was it Delta Force? There's about 6 or 7 games in that series, but International Conflict was the mod, and you could download all these apps. Well, there's this one group of people. They were called the Bears. They were Russian, and they used to add spiders and snakes and all kinds of stuff in the game. So you'd be sitting there sniping, and all of a sudden you die from a snake bite. So it got pretty crazy, but I miss it. It was fun. But the only problem is you always had to update your computer. You always had to update your add memory or buy a better video card, or it was just always something. You don't have that with console gaming.
Yeah, one console's good for 10 years. God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is. It's like PC. You got to keep it's continually.
Yeah.
Now, lately with the latest games, like with this new Star Wars game and Diablo 3, they set them up so that you can have a back level machine and it'll run on a lower resolution, but
Yeah.
the graphics are a lot more impressive on a higher end machine. But yeah,
Right.
I can remember, bringing down the network, playing Doom at work and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
having the boss in my office and scream at me. You know, I was like, "What are you guys doing?" Oh, the network's at a standstill because we're playing Doom.
So
shit like that.
Did either of you guys ever play Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike sounds familiar.
Yeah, I
think
don't know
so.
that I think I played the demo. I don't think I ever played the full game.
Yeah. That's kind of like the granddaddy of competitive military shooters on the PC. It's still they're still playing it. They're still playing Counter-Strike.
Really?
That's not a Tom Clancy game, is it?
No. That's a Steam. It's a whatever. It's a MLG thing. They still compete MLG on it.
Wow.
Huh.
So what got you off of the PC and onto the console?
My son, he had the Xbox and I had a PS3, and I mainly bought the PS3 because I just liked the fact that it had a browser. I liked the looks of it better, but kept wanting me to play with him Black Ops, and so I went on Craigslist and traded a guy even, and mainly for my son so I could play with him. But yeah.
So you started on PS3?
Yeah, I had a PS3 for about a year, and it just sat on the shelf. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any games, and he was having a blast with all his buddies. And then every Friday get together with all the guys that are in my motorcycle club. Come to find out they're on Xbox, so I decided to trade, and that's.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history. And I missed my PS3, so I bought another PS3, but still don't have games for it.
Well, you gotta fix that.
Yeah, I know, man. It's hard enough to buy all the software and crap for one console. Huh? Yeah. But I like to.
Well, you only got one pair of thumbs on each hand. You can only play. It's like if you're playing PlayStation, then you're neglecting your Xbox. It's like, me and Shiz and a couple other guys are in that same situation. You sort of have to pick and choose.
The Sony breach. I got really mad and took my PlayStation to GameStop before everybody else even thought of it and dumped it. And got what did I get for it? I think I got a couple DSi XLs, actually.
Now that was because of the outage, right?
Yeah, that was because of the thing that Anonymous did to Sony when they hacked their network and took everybody's personal information.
Yeah.
So
did anybody ever like buy plastic surgery on your account or anything?
No, it never did get any charges on my account. It was funny. I was lucky. It happened in April, and they changed my card number in May.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that was a good deal.
Flex, how pissed would your wife be if you put her hand in a bowl of cold water?
Oh, she'd probably execute me.
Is your wife behind you?
No, she left upstairs. She left.
Oh, did she go upstairs?
Yeah, the blanket looks like she's there, but.
Well, I see the blanket. I thought, is there somebody in there?
No,
hey, why don't you poke it just to make sure?
Maybe a dead body.
Nope, nothing. It's the coast is clear, so you can say whatever the hell you want now.
Yeah, I say whatever the hell I want anyway.
That's right. Flex wears the pants in his family, right?
Pants.
Yeah, Flex is.
I sure in the hell don't.
Flex is Mr. Mom, man. I take care of the house. I take care of the kid. That's why the living room and the house is a mess. And the kid's not here. She's at Grandpa and Grandma's. See, I know how to do it.
Well,
beat it, kid. Beat it.
Yeah. I position my camera so you can't see my mess. Holy shit.
Well, all I see is a lamp behind you.
That's good.
Like, if you just turn it off, I think your picture would improve a lot.
Yeah. It's off, actually. I need to staple some tin foil and shit around my room so I look cool.
Oh, now. People give me hassle about that. That's Owens Corning 705. It's like the thick, solid shit. It's sound deadening, and also it improves the lighting.
It's good for alien proofing as well.
I got my Black Ops 2 posters over there.
I got mine over there.
You know, I got a couple of spares.
I got my Harley poster.
Hold it real steady.
Oh, that's nice.
Just a little longer.
Oh, yeah, here, there.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, hang on. I'll be right back.
That's Marissa Miller. She's smoking. Let me see if I can find a better one.
That reminds me of those like calendars that you'd find on garage, service station walls.
Here's a better one. There we go. Here's a better one.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, is that a real person?
That's her.
Damn. Is that Duke?
That's
what?
I got Duke right here.
Hold him up so we can see him.
That's Duke Nukem.
Okay, give us one of his catchphrases.
I'm all out of bubble gum. How's he say it? He goes.
What was that game I used to play? When I first started, remember there were dancing pigs, and it was they also had strippers that they didn't take their clothes off. They stood on these like podiums. Was that Duke Nukem?
That was Duke.
Duke Nukem.
I'm kicking.
I gotta get that game, man.
Yeah. Get the new one. It's only $9 at GameStop now.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty disappointing though.
It is. It's very boring and repetitive, but it's Duke Nukem. What do you expect? He just keeps saying the same things over and over, like, "I'm chewing bubblegum and kicking ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum." That's Duke Nukem.
How can you be out of bubblegum? You can always just keep chewing the bubblegum. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Duke, how can you run out of bubblegum, you fool?
Okay. All right, just to change the subject here, let's have a would you rather, okay? Okay. So Willie, would you rather have nipple-sized penis and penis-sized nipples? Okay, would you rather which would you take? Would you rather have penis-sized nipples and a nipple-sized penis, or the other way around?
Oh man. I don't
So
know.
we're talking
I don't know. Neither.
No. You have to pick one. Which one would you pick?
Let me think. What would be worse? Well, I'm married for 25 years, so it doesn't matter what size my penis is. So I don't want to walk around with a bra. So nipple-sized penis.
I like how you process that out.
I try to imagine what that would look like. It's like, oh my God, look at this guy. Yeah, that would be awkward, Yeah. It's like you'd have to, it's like, hey, take your jacket off. No, I'm fine. I don't know. That's the only one I can come up with right now. So have you ever seen any of these kind of podcasts that people do these kind of...
Yeah, I watched all of them. I watched all of yours. I haven't watched any others because none of the other people interest me.
Well, there you go. Well,
cool.
Everyone's going to want to tune in to see Willie shot you.
Yeah. We'll see
all
about
right.
that.
Method, the one video I put up for Method before, actually it was one that I think we reviewed it when we interviewed him. I put
was
it
like
up
2 hours, wasn't it? Wasn't it like 2 hours?
The podcast was Flex put up one of his gameplays.
I put up one of his gameplays. He went 42 and like 3, and I got that's the most viewed video that I have out on YouTube. It has like 60 hits.
Oh.
Yeah, 60 hits, and that's just like sub-oneers, like just general people have hit it and liked it and stuff and left comments. So
Yeah.
Well,
I like method. We played together in the same lobby quite a bit on, and actually he would come into our field lobbies and teach us all how to play for the first couple weeks.
Yeah,
It was really helpful. Well, I like him. He's a super nice guy.
He's a young guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only, what did he say, 20? He's not even 21 yet.
Oh.
I don't know. He has to sneak his porn from from the 7-Eleven. I don't know.
Slurpees and porn from 7-Eleven.
No. Wait a minute. I'm thinking when I was that age.
Oh.
Oh, back then we had the Sears and Roebuck catalog was about the only thing available to us. Red Book.
Oh, yeah.
We never got that.
Red Book.
No. We had National Geographic. I
There
mean,
you-
you did get hot topless shots. They had rings in their neck, but and plates in their lips, but they were topless.
I used to work at a treatment center for juvenile sex offenders, and kids would steal the National Geographic from the schoolhouse, and we'd find them jammed into the toilet tanks.
Oh,
So they
really?
had to take all the National Geographics out of the school.
Oh my God!
So,
What's next? Boy's Life?
yeah, let's not.
Yes. So tell us about your hog.
Oh, my
Yeah.
wife and I, we both ride. She has her own motorcycle, and but we started out with Suzuki's, Suzuki Boulevard C50. Hey there, you know what? I've owned a Metric and I've owned a Harley, and I got to say that the Metric, man, I never had to do anything to it. Never had to fix it. The Harley I love. It's just, I don't know. It's just, it's cool. But the 09 Ultra Classic, and usually do a couple big rides a year, and it's nice. It's my therapy. It's cheaper than therapy.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's my
Nice.
church.
A nice
You
bike
know.
is cheaper than therapy, man.
Well, more power to you. You're a macho man. Let's see those guns anyway.
I
Come
ain't
on.
showing you my guns.
Come on, Ken
No.
did it. Ken
Ken-
did it.
Well, Ken.
Oh,
Ken-
shit.
Ken had some pretty good.
Okay, there you go.
Well, that's pretty good. I wanted to see the real McCoy.
See there?
Here we go.
You can see it.
Hey girls.
Almost looked like you had a tattoo flex. It was the shadow of your mic.
You can see that. You can see the
Ooh. Woo wee! Jesus Christ! Somebody please fart.
Is that your surgery flex?
plate right there.
Yeah.
God, too bad we can't sort of reach through and feel it. I wanna rub it.
Having a hard time getting used to the thing. It's creepy. I mean, for Christ's sakes, it's a metal plate just underneath your skin. It looks like
So-
a toothbrush on a fucking X-ray.
If you tap it with a spoon or a fork or something, does it ring?
No. Tapped it with shit. It hurts. It's
So
still
is it when you go through an X-ray or a radar detector or what metal detector? Does
Oh,
it
no.
detect it?
no, it won't go off. It's titanium
Titanium.
plate and titanium screws. So,
Mm.
but yeah, it's weird. It's
Well,
I
that's
mean,
what the
found-
terrorists got to do. They got to start getting titanium weapons.
Yeah.
Really? Well, they're probably thinking of something like that. I don't know. All I know is
Don't want to
guy-
give any ideas or
the
anything.
guy that did this is like the number 2 in the Twin Cities area for this kind of surgery.
Huh.
So he's a sports medicine guy. That's all he does. And he fixed me. I mean, I really trashed myself, and he fixed me up. So
You're back. You're back.
those guys are like freaking magicians. I mean, my right shoulder, I've had 3 rotator cuff surgeries on, and those guys are like magic. And
Cool. Well,
Cancer.
so I had a hernia.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That
That was,
reminds me.
10
Have
years
you guys
ago.
seen? Have you guys seen the Olympic runner with the? I guess he was born with without legs.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess,
Prosthetic legs.
and he runs with these. I don't know what they are. The some kind of device.
Carbon fiber or something?
Yeah, carbon fiber. What do they call those? They're
Prosthetics?
prosthetics.
Yeah.
And the guy is fast. I mean, he's coming in the top 3 just about every race he runs in. It's impressive as hell. You have to pull him up.
Wow, so are people going to start like cutting off their legs to get an edge now?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they tested it, and he doesn't have any advantage over, because that was the argument. He was going to have an advantage over the normal, somewhat normal people with whatever, and they said it's legal.
Wow, really? It's
Yeah,
legal
yeah.
for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Hey, Friday they were playing the Olympic beach volleyball on TV. Did you catch any of that?
Yeah, some of that shit should be illegal.
I was like, I love the sportscaster. They're going on and on about it, just as if this is just like any other, this is like the NFL or something, any other sport. And the girls are just,
Reminds me of back in the early days of cable. There was this workout show. They had the spinning disc.
I saw that.
Oh my gosh!
There's like 3 girls on it, right?
Yeah, it was.
It was on ESPN and ESPN2, and then they had Katrina's World or whatever with the one Oriental girl, and she. Oh my God! Man, work out. Woo.
That's the kind of thing you do. You watch a show like that, and it gets your heart rate up,
Yeah,
and then you work out.
yeah.
No, but see, on Bulletproof Underwear, we don't resort to any cheap tactics to get ratings here. We just have good, solid family values. We talk to intelligent people like Flex.
See, why are we laughing?
That's good.
I don't know. He knows I love him. Full homo.
Yeah.
So you got to pull up Call of the Wild Man video.
Call the Wild Man. Oh, you crazy.
You gotta watch this guy. He's awesome.
Well, I'm recording, so if I mess with my screen, it'll
Well, not
keep up.
now. You can do it later.
Oh,
Call of the Wild Man. Hey, did you ever see a movie called Grizzly Man?
No.
Did you ever hear about it? That guy, every summer he would go to the Kodiaks. to
Oh
live.
yeah. He was killed. Yeah.
Yeah, he was eaten by a bear.
Yeah. They found his tent and his backpack and never did find him.
They never
Yeah.
found. I thought they found his carcass.
I thought they found a skull or something.
Oh, did they? They may have. I don't know. Yeah, that was several years ago.
Yeah, I bet there wasn't a shred of meat on that skull.
Yeah. My memory doesn't go back that far anymore.
Said,
I'm lucky if I can remember shit from yesterday.
They just said yesterday, actually, a DNR officer up here had to shoot a bear. The bear came up, and the people came out of their house to try and, like yell at it. Usually, you yell at a bear, and it'll scare it off. And they came up and they went, rah, yelled at it. The bear growled at them. So they went back to the house, called the cops. Cops called the DNR. DNR officer got out and yelled at it, wouldn't run. Oh, because they got one of them air horns like they use in a boat.
Yeah.
Use that. The bear growled at him. Sprayed him with bear spray. That super mace shit.
Bear spray.
The bear started to come towards him, attack him, so he had to kill it.
Oh shoot! What kind of gun did he use?
I don't know, 30-06, I think.
What kind of attachments and proficiencies? Just kidding.
I don't know.
You see if they could, if we could bottle Yam's armpit stench, just use that instead of pepper spray.
See, now I don't know if that attracts bears or not. It might actually bring them in, you know.
Yeah.
It's my musk.
Your musk.
So is that your gaming chair?
It is.
All right.
And if I didn't have so many freaking wires coming from my laptop, I'd show you. But I'm sure everybody's heard the story. I play on a little 15-inch, well, 19-inch now, but I played on a 15-inch TV for years. Well, as long as I've been playing console. It just sits right here on my computer desk next to my computer. And,
well, that's amazing. I mean, I got 27 inches. That's what she said. Anyway, and that's...
It goes back to the nipple side. Anyway.
Got a 30-inch TV and I got a 52-inch in my family room, but I can't use that when the women are home because they watch TV and I have to go back in my little cave and play games.
Yeah. Well, see, I got a 50-inch downstairs, but I don't want to be stuck in the basement and everybody up here, you know.
Yeah.
Just this way I can game and be with my family, and you know they're all sitting, or my son's right in the next room, my wife's sitting on her computer usually, and I'm in the mix. But if I go down in the basement and I'm away.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, you can probably see my plasma in there. My wife is watching. So I used to play there, but I ended up like having to move over to my little desk area because you know it's like it's not fair.
Yeah.
It's like I do not want to sit here watching you play Xbox anymore. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I tried to get her in on it, but I don't know. I just can't get her to play.
See, Shelby
my
keeps
wife.
playing, but she gets vertigo from the first-person shooters.
Yeah.
She, like Rock Band.
My wife's the same way. Now we have the Xbox in the basement with the Kinect. My wife will play the Dance Central and those, but shooters and stuff, she can't even watch it. It makes her sick.
That's what happens to my wife. She gets sick from watching it. Even she
Yeah.
plays Rock Band, golf, you know, games like that, sports games, Connect Sports.
Well, it's that first-person perspective that can kind of mess you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what usually gets people.
Well, when we play those private matches, like, and we speed up the game like really, really fast, that gives me kind of sick. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Now,
what bothers me is the height. Sometimes you'll be way up on a cliff or a mountain or whatever, and I like, what's the new Modern Warfare 3 map? The construction. What the hell is that?
Outlook.
Oh,
What is it?
Outlook, the one with where you're up on the girder.
oh, there's a oil derrick in the sea. Is that what you're talking about?
Or do you
No.
mean the one where they're doing the construction work on the building?
It's like the 2 levels. B is like a glass floor in the center.
Yeah.
Outlook, right?
Is that
Mm,
No.
What's the,
I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, jumping off of that thing just kind of gets me a vertigo there from.
oh yeah, that can probably tickle if you jump off the
Well,
side.
you probably want to try not to jump off of it, okay?
Yeah. Well,
So-
in Battlefield 3, you have a parachute you can
Yeah.
deploy.
That's right. So you have a Kinect in your basement and you have Dance Central?
I don't have Dance Central. My wife has Dance Central.
Have you tried to go down and do it?
No.
Oh,
I would be
I
willing
watch
to
it.
watch that. Oh, come on, Willie. Come on, Willie. I want to see you bust a move, baby.
Hell with that.
Yeah, for next week's show,
Willie don't dance.
me and Paige will do. Me and Paige will do the Black Eyed Peas, and I'll videotape it.
I would pay money to see that. Now, are you a dancer?
No, not at all. Hell no. Dance at my wedding.
I'm a disco king, man.
Can you do the sprinkler?
Yeah. No, but I can do the swan dive like that guy did in Saturday Night Fever.
I taught myself how to moonwalk. I would show you, but I'd have to kill you.
Oh,
Well, back in the day, I'm 55, so disco came out right when I hit drinking age in Texas. It was 18. Saturday Night Fever came out that very year, and I was legal. I was going to the Dallas discos and trying, playing my, working my game on the local Phillies.
Yeah. There I was. I was only 16 years old. Had a hunting license from Iowa that said I was 19, so I could get the bars. It worked.
Yeah. Well, my KD back in the hunting days was definitely below 1.
My KDR back in the hunting days, my KDR was about 17.5. Boy, I could bring that down.
Mine was, I'd say it's 1. My wife's the only girl I ever dated.
Oh, that is very sweet, Willie.
Yeah. So I'm a 1.0.
Well, I guess I've been a little bit more of a whore than that.
I'm not getting into that whore part about my life, so
Yeah.
we won't get
Better
started.
left unsaid.
Better left unsaid when it comes to flex.
Okay, so Willie, you're a pretty clean living guy. You knock back a cold one from time to time, but you got any other bad habits?
Chewing tobacco. That's about it.
Oh,
I chewed for 25 years and I finally quit.
what's your tobacco of choice? What do you use?
Did you?
I'm a grizzly straight or grizzly natural. I think Copenhagen for 20-some years, but it just got expensive.
Yeah, teeth.
I'm not going to show you my teeth.
All fake.
I got.
Honest to God, all those teeth that you just seen are all fake.
The top ones are, but mine were lost.
I loaned mine to Willie, Billy Boy. He's got mine.
Cam doesn't have any teeth.
Yeah, as he lights one up.
Yeah. I'm a chain smoker.
Yeah.
Ask my wife. I am in flavor country.
I've seen people chain smoke more than that. My grandpa and grandma used to be like, man, one going, ready, just about out, still getting new one going. It's like I chewed for 25 years, and I went to the dentist one day, and he's like, you really need to quit chewing, or your teeth are gonna fall out.
Now you say chewed. Now, were you actually chewing tobacco, or was it like that snuff, that Copenhagen Skull?
I chewed
It's all called
Copenhagen.
chew.
It's all called chew. I chewed Copenhagen Skull. I chewed the leaf shit that you put in your jaw. I chewed the plug shit. I snorted the what was that one stuff?
Powdered snuff.
Yeah, the snuff, the powdered snuff. We used to sniff that we thought that was cool.
I had a can of that dumped in my throat one time when I was sleeping.
Oh my God, can of it?
We were at I was a kid. We were going hunting the next morning, so me and all my buddies, we spent the night at a friend's house, and I fell asleep on my back and I was snoring. Well, they had a can of that powdered snuff and poured it down my throat while I was sleeping. Woke up coughing, and a big cloud of that powdered snuff came out, so puked my guts out. So I waited till they went to bed, and back then we all had those green and yellow rubber boots. Remember those? You were a kid that you had laced up. They were all sitting out in the mudroom. So I waited till everybody was asleep, and I went out there in the middle of the night and pissed in all their rubber boots. Well, 2 of them, one each. And that next morning, they went to put their boots on. They were full of piss. I got even with them.
Payback.
Oh God! See, I remember I got a hold of a block of this kind of tobacco when I was like a preteen.
Plug.
A plug or whatever, and
That's
it was like
tobacco.
that shit was so nasty. I vomited this. I put it in my mouth, bit down, and like immediately vomit spewed. It was so disgusting.
Yeah, good stuff.
I chewed leaf tobacco. Started when I was about 12 or 13, up until I went in the Navy when I was 18, and it'd give you 10-minute smoke breaks, and you just couldn't chew chew tobacco, and that's when I switched over to snuff. Did that for all these years. But yeah, I need to quit. But
I started
enjoy
when
it.
I was- it is enjoyable. I'll agree, boy. I I was a 210 a day chewer when I quit. I paid
Holy shit!
I paid for a Dodge Ram at the time.
I had a Dodge Ram too.
Yeah, that's how we paid for our Ram at the time. Was I quit chewing, and 2 boxes.
2 cans a day. Damn.
Yeah, cans a day.
I'm a can every day and a half.
Yep, I had to.
Yeah, but you're supposed to take it orally, okay?
I was using corn cob pipe.
There's some other things you can do with a corn cob. My grandma told me.
My grandpa taught me that.
Actually, I was talking about outhouse.
Outhouse.
Yeah, they used to wipe their ass with corn cobs.
Corn cob.
Yeah. Back in the day, my granny, they didn't have indoor plumbing, so they had an outhouse and
Corn cobs, man.
corn cobs. Wipe your butt with a corn cob.
It's itchy. Right.
See, my dad was he'd only give us one square of toilet paper. So you put your finger through, you wipe your butt, and then you wipe it off with the toilet paper.
Ah, why was he so cheap?
You probably don't know this. My parents and my whole family, they're all deaf. They don't hear or speak, and so that was his little joke that he was able to tell. But anyway,
Well, but you can speak and you can hear.
yeah.
What a trip.
Yeah. My first language is sign language. I didn't speak till I went into the kindergarten, and all the teachers realized that I had no speech, and I could speak a few words, but so I was in speech therapy for up until I was in junior high school.
Well, you have a sound of a voice that sounds like a radio DJ. Anyone ever tell you that?
Yeah, actually, yeah, but I have to concentrate on the way I talk, and otherwise I get real tired and yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, doesn't he sound like that, Flex? He sounds like that rich kind of
Deep,
thick voice that's that makes the ladies drop their drawers.
That never worked.
Hello, this is Cool 103. We're gonna play.
And why does my wife always tell me to shut the hell up, or close my mouth when I'm talking to her?
So, are we gonna get to meet Mrs. Willie Shot You?
She is baking. She's a banker, but she bakes for friends and family, and does wedding cakes and stuff. And she's baking a 2 birthday cupcake trees. They're 100 cupcakes each, so she's baking those.
Wow, how do you move something like that?
Really?
Well, that's why I was downstairs making her another tree, a second tree, and just big rounds of cardboard with the cardboard crosses. They're stacked. Yeah, but I don't know if you're on my Facebook or not. You can see all of it. I think Flex is. You see all of her cakes.
She can do some really cool.
I have a Facebook, but I get on it maybe once every 3 months. I'm just not a Facebook guy. I should probably do that.
I enjoy the hell of it. I'm on mine every night, every day.
I'm on it all the time.
Wow, how about Twitter? Are you on Twitter?
I am, but I don't use it.
I have too, but I don't use it. I found out we have a Twitter account for someone.
Yeah. I'm following the Twitter, the Sub One Twitter, but I think it's my only one.
Nobody ever tweets. So I tweeted the other day. I said, "Hey everybody, if you want a place to come game and have fun and not worry about your KDR, come to Sub One Gaming." And I put a little Sub One Gaming Twitter deal there so they could follow. Put the Sub One web address there, and some people showed up.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Hey, I don't know if you know this, but Flex was streaming. He was doing some streaming video today.
Yeah,
right.
I saw the thread today, but I didn't see any video.
I was on Twitch for a while, extolling the virtues of nothing. And,
Can you post some of it on YouTube?
yeah, I'll post some of it later. I'm just gonna get on there later on, do some comedy, probably some ramblings, and
I like your stories.
yeah, I have a lot of stories because I've had a very storied life, and my wife says I've lived 4 lifetimes. She wants me to write a book. I just don't have time to write it. Even though I have Dragon Naturally Speaking, I never seem to have time to get to it. But
Yeah,
I've lived 4 lifetimes. I've lived.
Well, you know what you need on those stories is sound effects. You need like a rim shots.
Song right here, buddy. Got
There you
those
go. Exactly. That's the kind of thing I'm thinking of.
slide whistle. Maximum effect. Jokes.
Okay, so everybody know a joke? I've got a quickie I'll tell, and then you guys, are you guys ready to tell a joke?
I don't have any jokes.
I don't have any.
I am.
Jokes. Any funny ones? I mean.
Okay, I'll just tell a generic one that I always tell.
Oh.
Guy goes into a restaurant, sits down and orders a cup of coffee. He takes a sip. And the waiter comes up and says, "I'm sorry, sir. What's wrong?" He says, "This coffee tastes like mud." And the waiter says, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It was ground this morning."
That's really, really bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I know. At least it's clean. It's
At least
clean.
you have at least he produced a joke, Flex.
Yeah. That's
Are you talking about my pants?
Your pants. See, back to the nipple-sized penis again.
Back.
buddy. Here's my little kitty cat. Say hi, Mr. Kitty Cat. No, please don't claw me, old dad. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Ow, get that cat out of here.
Yeah, I'd have to go. If I touch that thing, I'd have to go to the hospital.
Oh, you're that
really?
allergic to him, huh?
Yeah, man, my
If we didn't
eyes
have
swell shut and throat closes and everything else.
That happens if I take penicillin, my throat closes up. And no, if we didn't have them, we got 2 mousers. He's the dumb one. He can catch them, but he don't kill them or eat them. And then the other one, he was a feral cat, and we think some college kids kicked him out because he loves junk food. And he don't dick around, man. When he catches them, you don't ever see them.
He eats them?
He eats them whole.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They're gone, man.
Like Garfield said, you show me a good mouser and I'll show you a cat with bad breath.
Well,
Friends of ours, their cat would drop the mouse right at their doorstep. Every morning they'd go outside and there'd be a dead mouse sitting on their doorstep.
And the
Well,
cat's all proud, you know. Yes, check it out.
They do that too. They bring them up to me. Usually when I'm gaming, you know, I'm in the middle of a heavy game, and they come up and drop it right at my feet, and then it runs up my leg and shit, you know, because it's still alive. Because they ain't killed it. But
So Flex has a dog, and I have a dog. How about you? Do you have a dog?
I've got two miniature dachshunds, and I got a little dog story. We had a bird nest on our deck, and my son is a huge animal lover. He's going to be a vet. Matter of fact, he's going to go to the University of Kentucky next year and get in their veterinary program. But anyway, so he wouldn't let us touch this bird nest. There was like 3 or 4 baby birds in there, and they had finally matured enough to start flying. Well, all 4 of them dropped out of the nest and went straight to the ground, and our 2 dachshunds were there and immediately killed all 4 of them.
Oh.
So my son was pretty upset, but
Well, you know, miniature dachshunds are way more dangerous than they get credit for.
yeah, they are.
If you're a baby bird.
Yeah, if you're a baby bird.
I've got a fat chihuahua, so.
Oh,
Really,
my
Archie,
my
it's crazy.
my sister had a chihuahua. Died when it was 23 years old.
That's old for a dog.
Wow.
23. Yeah.
Let's see, in human years, 7 years times 23, that's 140, 160. That's an old ass dog.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was blind and deaf. It knew sign language, but then it went blind. And
The dog knew sign language?
yeah, my parents and my sister, all their dogs have been all hearing ear dogs. They all knew sign language.
Cool. Our
Yeah.
dog's trained hand.
Wow.
He's trained to hand. He'll sit, lay down, stand. He's not a pointer, but he'll do everything by hand command. Like if you go like this, put your arm up, he'll sit.
Yeah,
If you go like this to him, he lays down. And unfortunately, he listens most of the time, but that's at one time every so often that he doesn't listen. Like the day that I broke my collarbone, when he decided he was going to go try and fight the fucking neighbor's pit bull. So that was a matter of, do I get in between and get bit, or do I just get him back right away? Well, I got him back right away. Well, of course, I went to go and kick him in the ass to get him to hurry up, because the pit bull was still coming. And that's when I tripped and fell and broke my collarbone.
Yeah, I had one of those. We had a black lab, and he had jumped the fence. It was the middle of winter, about a foot of snow on the ground, and I looked outside, saw he had jumped the fence, so I ran out there. It was the middle of the night. I had shorts and my work boots on, no shirt. Just ran out there with my leash. I hooked his collar, was walking back. All of a sudden, he pulled me down into the snow and dragged me through the snow in my shorts. Yeah, that was great.
So you're making snow angels in your DVDs.
Yeah. You should try it sometime.
So now you live in Kentucky. Does it snow there?
Oh, yeah.
You guys get snow?
Some years are worse than others, but typically we get 3 or 4 major snowfalls, and last year I don't think we got any snow last year. It was the first time in 20 years. But
Wow.
usually we have at least 3 or 4 inches of snow on the ground.
Huh.
Well, we get 2 or 3 inches of cocaine here in San Francisco and Oakland. That's the closest it gets.
Well, we get close to 4 feet some winters, and some winters we don't get any. But
In a single a single event.
we can have a single event. When I lived up in Duluth, where I met my wife. She's from Duluth Superior, the Twin Ports. We had 49 inches of snow in 36 hours.
Wow.
So over 4 feet.
I think 2 years ago we had 23, 24 inches. But
It's scary.
Oh, okay. I think this Mrs. Willie shot you coming around, right?
Mrs. Willi shot you. Yeah, she's on you. She went to the bedroom.
So what does she think about all your gaming?
I think she's okay with it. There's sometimes she knows winters. I'm on it each evening, but she's cool with it. Usually.
Well, you're lucky. I'm sure you guys have all heard Mrs. Yamjuice. James, get off that goddamn Xbox! So, I'm on the PlayStation.
I
I
guess
got an excuse.
My wife's cool about it too. She works on the computer, plays on the computer. She plays Facebook games. Well, I play on the. When our daughter's not here, I usually play on our big TV. But when my daughter's here, they like to watch TV together, so I play back in the cave, as I call it.
Well, we have a Wii, and Ann used to mess around with the Wii a little bit. You got a Wii, Willie?
Yeah, we have a Wii.
Everybody's had a Wii or got a Wii, one of them.
Yeah.
Too.
Everybody has a Wii.
See, you had to go there, didn't you?
I knew you
course.
would do that.
It's a Wii U. Willie shot you. That's what Wii U stands for.
Have either of you guys seen the previews of the Wii U? The controller with the controller has a video screen in it and everything.
No.
I saw some sort of picture. Apparently, it's going to have more juice and power than either the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 3 when it releases.
Wow.
Yeah, but they said
But when the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox 720 come out, you know that they're going to blow its doors off.
well, they said somebody got a hold of one of the advanced kits for the 720, and they said it's going to have 8 processors in it.
Wow.
See, that's what we need. That's what we need.
We're talking about some power now.
My son's already talking about the 720.
I'm only talking about it if they're going to have 2 things: backwards compatibility and be able to use games on it. Otherwise, I'm full out.
Well, you know, they're probably going to do that download thing.
You got to go.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I gotta get to bed here soon. I gotta get up for work in about 6 hours.
Okay, we're going to do our sign off here. Thank you very much, Willie Shot You, our extra special guest. Here's what we do.
Okay.
You may have seen it before. Flex, are you ready to show him? Okay, when we do our sign out, we go like that. Okay, so exactly, you get your mouth. It's like okay, so all right, so this. So if you've been watching Bulletproof Underwear episode 6 until this point, good for you. Be sure to click the subscribe button because this is a new channel that's got its own subscribers. So from Yam Juice, Flex, and Willie Shot You. Adios.
Adios.